what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to Sunday. Welcome to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's episode number 208 today. And I'll be honest, I just got back from the Ipswich game, hence the football shirt. I'm filming this Saturday night. We lost 1-0 to Cambridge. So what I'm going to need from you lot is, it's known as the sympathy like. So when you just leave a like on the video today, make me feel a bit better after we took that L. Yeah, sadness. But anyway, we move. If you do enjoy today, like I said, you know, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And we've got this squad ready and raring to go in the weekend league. I think I'm going to start off with just a couple of little player picks first, though. Why not, right? Just the 81 pluses. And obviously just be aware that this was filmed on Friday when I play my weekend league most of the time. So the fantasy FUT stuff was still out. And yes, I mean, it's good now knowing that what we've actually got with all the showdown stuff, meaning that it doesn't look like there's stuff in packs, but there seems to be good SBCs and objectives and stuff. So getting good fodder is definitely something we need to be doing so we can unlock those players. Maybe Weghorst needs to join the RTG. We take a little 90 rated Kante though. We only managed to literally have 2 player picks. I take an 83 Matip and a 90 Kante. That's the second time I've packed him, like this week or in the last couple of weeks at least. Yeah, we're seeing a fair bit of Kante. Decent. I'll certainly take it. He's a good one to pack. Nice and high rated. Great fodder, as they say. So first game of the weekend league. First flashback Varane. They could rename the weekend league actually, couldn't they? Or like, you know, the description of it should not just be like, you know, take on the best players in FIFA. It should be try your luck out against a defense of flashback Varane and the team of the year. That's pretty much what I come up against nearly every game, I would say. And you guys can judge it. Actually, maybe someone should do a counter in the comments section of how many flashback Varanes we come up against this weekend, because it felt like loads, especially towards the latter stages. And you'll see that tomorrow. But yeah, my days, it seemed like I definitely regret not doing that SBC, but hopefully as we come towards, like, I guess, team of the season in the next month or so, we will maybe get the chance to get players in defence that, you know, you get like centre-backs with 95 pace during TOTS, don't you? And they cost like 20k as well, so that's what we were looking forward to. I need to try and keep as many of my coins until then as possible, because we should be able to hopefully use some nice players. But actually some really nice dribbling and stuff there. I think from Vinicius Jr., the super sub. We end up getting a goal with Pele. And, I mean, this is game 1. 4-4. Goes into extra time. I was like, oh, man. It's going to be a long weekend. Or a long Friday, should I say. But, yeah, I thought I was going to come away with an L in my first weekend league game. Turns out Pele's a god and scored that. It was just an untimed left foot finesse shot in the wrong corner of the goal. I don't know how that went in, but I'll take it, I guess. And then super sub Mkhitaryan knocks it into Pele. Little cheeky dink. And we'll go 6-4 up after 8 minutes of extra time, and we'll force a little rage quit on him. So yeah, we love to see that. I should have won in the 90 minutes, but it didn't take much longer than that, I guess, to make the quit happen. So it's all good. Moving on into game number 2 then. It's a solid-looking Prem team with a couple of very good PSG players in it as well. So definitely something that is, yeah, it's not going to be an easy one, is it? And Salah scores to put him 1-0 up. 94 headliner Salah. I'm guessing this guy got that out of the campaign bag because yeah, you see a lot more of those good headliner cards, which you definitely didn't see much of them before. I mean, Salah's a very expensive card. I quit at 2-0 in that one. No point staying in there, 2-0 down. I was clearly up against a better player, and you know what? Fine. That's okay. We'll move on. We know we're going to take L's this weekend, so we'll just move on and try and not get stressed about it. You know, I reach another level in the season objectives. Again, I have not been focused on that at all this season, so I don't know if I'm ahead or behind. I seem to be most weeks getting quite a lot of XP, so I feel like I'm still doing all right and should be able to hit level 30 and stuff. And to be fair, the level 15 Brazilian right back was probably one of the best seasonal objective players we've had this year. So yeah, that's hopefully the level 30 ones are all right. I can't really remember. I don't think they're that great though, are they? I'll have to have another look. 18 minutes into this one, I was 3-0 down and I quit. Again, just to try and keep sane up in my head. And then the next game, I thought, oh, here we go. I'm going to go 1-3. This guy's got Team of the Year Lewandowski, 98 Pele, 94 Zidane. All sorts of, like, really, really good players on this game. And he goes 1-0 up. So I'm, like, in a little bit... I didn't know what to think. Because I thought maybe this is going to be even worse than last weekend, where we only ended up getting the 9 wins. But I did get an equaliser just before half-time. And actually, I didn't have a bad XG. So into the second half we go, where I quickly end up conceding to Team of the Year Lewandowski. This man, if he takes a shot and it doesn't get blocked by anyone, it's firing its way into the back of the net because the goalkeepers just can't save. They can't save Lewandowski. He's nuts. But Super Sub Quaresma ended up trying to change my attacking lineup quite a lot there. I think Pele was the only starter left on because things weren't going my way. Vinny Jr. ends up getting the goal to put me ahead. So we've turned this game around. And then what a ball that is from Quaresma to Vinny. And then just an easy chip there to force what I think is a little rage quit of my own. Yeah, little 87th minute rage quit. We'll take that. Might as well have just stayed in and got his match coins, to be honest, mightn't he? But yeah, we get the dub. This guy had so many shots. Maybe I shouldn't have won that one. Maybe I really shouldn't have. He had a good team as well, so we feel fairly lucky to come away with that. I thought I was going to be 1-3. Turns out I'm 2-2, and we hopefully can go positive from here. So this guy's got Player of the Month Salah, flashback Neymar, and all sorts of stuff like that. And actually, Icardi. I haven't seen Icardi much since, I don't know, it's been a couple of months, or at least a month or so since we've really stopped seeing that flashback Icardi. Still a good card, of course. And then we get that lovely goal at the back post there. Good ball whipped in. I haven't been loving this guy, though, to be honest. He feels like he needs a couple upgrades. Madueke. I'm thinking he needs a little +3 to be like super usable. So hopefully that happens. Has there been any like goals, assists, or wins or whatever from the players from Fantasy Foot yet? There must be someone that deserves a +1 already. I'm curious to see what's happening so far. 2-2 though, and Pele ends up just scooting past the goalkeeper, ball rolling him, and calm as you like, sticking that in the back of the net to win the game 3-2. Yeah, you love to see that. That was actually, for once, a little bit of calm attacking from me. Like, I kept my head and didn't just try and like chip shot and go way over the bar or something like that. So yeah, we did well. Into the next one. This guy's got, I mean, that Deco has to be a placeholder, right? Absolutely has to be a placeholder. I'm pretty sure he subbed somebody else on, but we score after a minute. We go through, I didn't even have kickoff. I won the ball and I scored after 1 minute 34 FIFA seconds. That's quite good. And then we whip that ball into the box. Cantona is going to rise higher than anyone else. 6 minutes in. Is he going to quit? No, he still thinks he's got a chance. And well, that chance, that may actually be the case because he ends up getting through with another Icardi. Maybe it shouldn't be the flashback Varane counter. It should be the flashback Icardi counter. You can see this ball going back post again, though, can't you? I noticed that this guy wasn't particularly good at stopping that from happening. So obviously we used and abused the situation to our advantage and got plenty of goals there. Made it 4-1. This time Perisic getting the little tap in, keeping the ball on the ground for that attack. I like to try and mix it up. Yeah, I'm definitely a bit of a crossing merchant on this game at this stage, but you know what? Gets the dubs, doesn't it? So 18 points means that we are on 4 wins and 2 losses, I think. And then, I mean, that's a nice Prem team. So Ruben Diaz, Team of the Year Ruben Diaz, is someone that I saw as much nearly as flashback Varane, sometimes together, and that's a difficult defensive partnership to get past. Good play though, and you see Perisic just knocking it in. Could have been a volley, could have been a header, but he just went with the header. And then Daka's quick, and he ends up getting the goal to make it 1-1. But look at this from Tonali. Oh, green timed on the half volley. It just hits so sweet. You don't see that often, and it might be one of his first goals, if not his first goal for the club. So, congrats to Nally. Hopefully he gets some upgrades. That's one that I really want to see, because although there's that new Weston McKennie, I'm torn. Do I do that SBC? Oh, I'm an SBC merchant. I do all the SBCs, don't I? I'm going to end up having loads of different showdown cards and stuff. You absolutely know it, don't you? Now, we move on into the second half, and Cantona is sprinting forwards, knocking it into Pele. Good. Maybe even great strike from the Brazilian. Green timed action, and then Zidane. He don't miss them. You know exactly where that ball is going when it leaves his boot. If I green time that, you know that he's going to run off celebrating. Zizou is king. And even though I had a man sent off, I got Klaus sent off, he ends up quitting at 5-2 because he missed a ridiculous shot there with Mbappe. It nearly went out for a throw-in, and I take the dub. So 5 wins, only 2 losses. Good start, considering we were 1 and 2 and nearly 1 and 3. Yeah, it's certainly a good start. Can we keep it going though? Well, oh dear, it doesn't look likely, does it? Because this guy has Messi, this guy has R9, and he kind of knew how to use them. And Mbappe as well, at 2-0 down, 32 minutes on the clock. I could tell that I was getting dominated, so I thought, hey, we'll move on, no problem. Again, try and keep your head. Maybe try not to come up against an R9 again. And oh wait, this guy's got prime R9 this time. And Silas, you don't often see him for some reason, despite him being 5-star, and has some really good stats. And he caused me trouble in this game, so I'm glad I don't see him that often. When I used him, I thought it was all right, a little bit clunky. Perisic with a nice green timed effort there. Cantona whips this one in. Pele heads home. That's the opposite of what we normally see. It's normally Pele to Cantona, isn't it? But then Doku knocks it through into Silas. I mean, Prime R9 makes you want to try and man mark him like crazy, and then it just allows other players to get through. And that's what I noticed. This is what I noticed when I played draft in yesterday's video, actually. And we had Prime R9, didn't we? It made it so much easier for like other people to score, because absolutely everyone is terrified of R9, and you certainly don't want him through on goal. William Saliba scores a goal for us, actually. It doesn't often happen, does it? Actually, I don't know if he's ever scored for us before. But he gets a goal from the corner, green timed, and then we end up conceding again to Silas. And then Ronaldo runs through, knocks it into Socrates. Nice. Was that an offside trap for me or just poor defending? But yeah, makes it 5-3. And at that point, it's time to just sort of see the rest of the game out. Yeah, we score a beauty. Really nice volley there with Vinicius, but it was the last kick of the game, and he ends up getting a 5-4 win. So that's 2 L's in a row now. So we're now 5-2 goes to 5-4, and hopefully this final game of the episode for our 10th game of the weekend league, halfway through, can at least take me to 6 wins, because that means I'm over half of my win target to get up to 11, of course. If I go 5-5 in my first 10, then we actually have to go 6-4 in the second half, which is a better score, of course, in tougher games to get the required result. So yeah, that's what. That's how maths works. But anyway, 1-1 in this game. I scored a really nice goal. He scored quite a nice chip with Sancho. And then I instantly run down the other end and hit a ridiculous finesse shot with Perisic. 4-star, 5-star on him. That 5-star weak foot is god tier. And as you can see, he gets through again here. I just go for the early chip because the goalkeeper was rushing out. And that was enough to make him quit. 41 minutes on the clock. And we get a 3-1 rage quit. Absolutely love to see it. So yeah, at least we go 6-4 in the first half of my weekend league. Only 5 wins to go now. Hopefully we can make that happen in tomorrow's episode. But one thing I wanted to do actually, to end this one, was to open up the... there's 2 of them. They're 85 plus triple packs. I want to open both of them at the end of this episode to give you something, enjoyable pack-wise to see, as opposed to just having gameplay and stuff in today's episode. And then tomorrow we'll do the rest of the games. We'll also do rewards, and go from there. And then after that, from Tuesday's video, I guess we'll be moving more into the showdown aspect side of things, and trying to get as many of them into our club before those SBCs expire. With the hopefully good fodder that we've got from these and from rewards. So I submitted a bunch of stuff. Got my first 85 plus triple done. And from it, we are going to get 87 or below walkout. It is going to be an 87. That is Woj Chesney. 87's all right, I guess, in an 85 plus triple. You just don't want two 85s now. And we actually get 87, 87, 86. I think that's a minor dub. We'll take it. We can certainly make use of those players. And in fact, I ended up just using them in the next SBC, which, yeah, kind of defeats the whole object. But I wanted to get a good Fantasy FUT Team 2 player before all of that went out of pack. So here we go with 85 plus triple number 2. We are going to get an 85 as the main player. So it can't be any better than that. So we've got 385s in this pack. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that happened. That's got to be quite rare. The chances of getting just 385s, that's terrible. That's awful. So unfortunately, yeah, I wasted the fodder from the first one, stuck it into the second one, and got worse fodder in the second one. Ugh. Oh well. Sometimes that happens, right? Some of our big packs lately have been tragic. Our 83 times 25 was awful. That was awful. Hopefully rewards from tomorrow's episode will be better. We really need to see some slightly better rewards. This guy, not loving him. I'm not sure if he's going to stay in the squad. I think we might need to just let him sit and grow in stats a little bit. Maybe he needs to get his wins and get some goals and get some all that stuff for his club. And then we can get some upgrades on him. See him as a 90, I think he'll be a much better player. So, should I do Weghorst? Should I do Richarlison or any of the other players that have come out lately? Let me know what you think. I'll look into it and see what we can get going. But yeah, I mean, we're 6-4 in the weekend league. 5 wins to go tomorrow. I'll be back then. If you did enjoy today, hit me with a thumbs up. Like I said, we lost today, Ipswich Town, so I need a sympathy like. So 3,000 likes would be amazing. Thank you. Also, subscribe. Did you hear how my voice went down as if I'm ill as well? You know when you make that fake phone call to your boss and you're like, yeah, I can't come into work today. I'm really ill. I need a sympathy like. And then also, yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Cheers. And you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. Those links are down below. Have a great day, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'll be back again tomorrow with another episode for you. I'll see you then. Peace.